Well, hello everyone. It's the 12th of December, and I'm here today with a new ornament, and it's got a sheep and a shepherd's crook on it. I don't know what that's about. We'll find out in a second. Let me hang this up. I'll put it here. And I'm going to read from the Bible, and that's hopefully going to explain to us what that ornament's all about. The Lord said to Samuel, "How long will you mourn for Saul, since I have rejected him as king over Israel? Fill your horn with oil and be on your way. I am sending you to Jesse of Bethlehem. I have chosen one of his sons to be king." Jesse had 7 sons pass before Samuel, but Samuel said to him, "The Lord has not chosen these." So he asked Jesse, "Are these all the sons you have?" "There's still the youngest," Jesse answered. "He is tending sheep." Samuel said, "Send for him. We will not sit down until he arrives." So he sent for him, and he had him brought in. He was glowing with health and had a fine appearance and handsome features. Then the Lord said, "Rise and anoint him. This is the one." So Samuel took the horn of oil and anointed him in the presence of his brothers. And from that day on, the Spirit of the Lord came powerfully upon David. Samuel then went to Ramah. Well, this is an interesting story. We're meeting David for the first time. David's going to be pretty important in our story and our overlook of the Bible and how he leads into Jesus. And here we see him anointed. He has oil poured on his head. And this is really interesting because he needs to be anointed to show that he is God's chosen king. And that's going to be sort of picked up again later on. But this happens too to Jesus. When Jesus starts his ministry, he is baptized. But as he comes up out of the water, the Spirit of the Lord comes down on him, just like what happened here with David. But it's a bit bigger and a bit better than David's, because then the sky is ripped open. And God the Father says, "This is my Son, with whom I am well pleased." You see, David got a lot of stuff wrong, and he couldn't be the perfect Savior for Israel, for God's people. But Jesus was God's Son. He never did anything wrong. And so he could be the king that we really needed.